I went on a date last night, and I need to know who does this. But before you tell me I'm overreacting, let me explain what happened. And as always, if you like my stories, like to hear about my awful dating life, feel free to drop me a follow, and let's get right into it. So I ended up matching with this girl on Hinge about a week and a half ago. She wasn't my exact type, but she was gorgeous. Her prompts were funny, and she had good pictures. So I sent her a message, and we started talking back and forth on there for like 2 or 3 days. And I hate checking the app, so I asked if she wanted my number. She said yes, and we started texting. This went on for another 6 or 7 days, close to a week. And it was just the basic, how are you, what are you up to, tell me about your family, stuff like that. After about a week and a half of talking on the app and texting, I asked her if she wanted to go out. Figured it was Sunday night, there's no football on, I don't have to work tomorrow, let's go grab dinner. She said yes, and I sent her a few different places. We ended up deciding on like this dinner place, but it's also known as a wine bar. She had a prompt on her Hinge page that said something along the lines of, if you drink barefoot, don't talk to me. So I was like, maybe she likes wine. And she does. We planned to meet at 7 o'clock yesterday. So I'm just hanging out, cleaned my apartment, went to the gym. It's about 5 o'clock at this point. I get a text, hey, see you at 6. Luckily, at this point, I was just sitting on my couch, so I saw it right away and responded and said, hey, we're supposed to meet at 7. And she responded back and said, like, oh, yeah, you're right, my bad, see you at 7. So about 6 o'clock, I start getting ready, head out at like 6:45. I ended up Ubering there because I figured we were going to have some wine. And I get to the restaurant right about 7. I walk in, give my name to the host, and text her, tell her I'm here. Almost immediately, I get a text back that just says turn around. And I turn around, look at the bar, and she's like waving me down. So I walk up to her, introduce myself, and she looks at me and goes, about time you got here. I've been here since 6:15. But she said it in a joking way. And she didn't seem like she had a ton of drinks while she was waiting for me. So it was fine. No biggie. We do our little introduction, go back to the host. They seat us, and we're just sitting down, looking over the wine menu, looking over the appetizers menu, chatting, getting to know each other. And we're just talking about the wines, what our favorite wines are. Do we like reds, whites? They had wine flights. They had a ton of stuff on there. And while we're talking about this, she tells me her dad's a wine expert. And how he has this really cool cellar in their basement. I gotta come check it out. It's awesome. There's a word for that, and I can't think of what it's called. And she said it, and I can't remember it. If you know what the word is, please leave it in the comments. While we're chatting, the waiter comes over, and we both decided to split a bottle of wine, get a wine flight, and then just get appetizers. I told her she was more than welcome to pick the wine because she said her dad's an expert, she's been doing this for a while, and I told her the budget for wine was $150. Order whatever you want as long as it's under $150. So she orders a bottle of Beringer Knights Cabernet. It was like $125. It's a nice cab. I've had it before. And then we got some spinach and artichoke dip to share and some sliders. Waiter takes her order, walks away, comes back a few minutes later with the bottle of wine. Does this whole presentation. Oh, look, here's the bottle of wine. Crack it, blah, blah, blah. Goes to give her a taste. She does her little swirly thing, her sniff thing. Takes a sip, swishes it around in her mouth, spits it back in the glass. She spit it back in the glass with the force of somebody who just ate mud. Like, me and the waiter were both shocked. He looks at her and he's like, I'm sorry, miss,